Alright everyone, I'm back once again with another YouTube video. I've got to go get something really quick! Alright everyone, back for another video. Let's just begin sketching. For this one, I'm gonna do a sketch, so, you'll find out what it is. You probably already know what it is because of the title, but so I know this looks absurd, but it might be way larger. Yeah, it's actually gonna be like this large, so yeah, but basically I'm gonna simple down the shapes before I draw it. So this will be the square for the head. Don't ask why it looks like this. Trust me on this one. Last time I've shapen down my drawings was long ago, but this might get a bit complex, so I'm gonna actually need partially how I'm able to make my drawings is kind of because of this. But now with the blocky sketch out of the way, being less about 2 to 3 minutes long to make, now is where we cook. I used to start by body to head, but now I start by head to body for a main reason. Where do I start in the head? Well, I obviously start with the first strand of hair. Like always. And if you want your hair to be consistent, you have to make sure that you limit the size and pretend like you want to make it the smallest possible. Even though you know that you can't actually make your hair that small. Back when I used to make small full-body portraits, I was a bit terrible, but at the same time I was pretty impressed. But those days are long gone, because it took too much work, effort, and time, and wasn't worth my time at all, because I could just be making portraits. So, this one, unfortunately the wheel chose for me and chose my fate, and unfortunately the wheel wants me to make this one. Now, am I upset with it, what it gave me? Absolutely not. I am pretty glad with it. However, I do gotta say, hopefully mine doesn't look like a slop, like the last one did. I can guarantee you this will take at least more than an hour to complete. So, yeah. And I am going to be prepared for thumbnail editings to actually create this. Yeah, only today I get to draw in my room. However, the setup isn't really as comfortable. Let me get this camera. Hello, camera, focus. Hello. Okay, whatever. This camera doesn't want to focus. Okay, so now with that part of the hair done, we do have a larger chunk once again. Yeah, usually my sketch proportions are a little bit off from the actual drawing. We're talking the very basic sketching. Now, I usually like to do lots of sketching to actually get the parts of the hair complete. For example, here. Oh yeah, I forgot, bro. Yeah, my sister's home. Or my mother would have to pick up my sister. I'm pretty fluent in Japanese, actually. I've been studying for quite a while. Benkyoushimasu. Yo, mainichi nihongo benkyoshimasu. The one time Monty actually talked about lawyers, I actually knew what they meant by lawyer, because lawyer in Japanese is actually bengoshi. Bengoshi is actually the word for lawyer, and then benri, it's kind of hard for me to pronounce, but benri is actually the word for convenient, and then on the other hand, benkyo is actually the word for study. So, yeah, there are a lot of words with a similar beginning, just like ours in English. It's just, it's kind of mixed up if you think about it. Like, they have different beginnings, unlike us. Like, we know someone could be named Ben, but I did not know that also could be a beginning part of lawyer, because kangoshi, it means nurse, if I'm correct. Oh, so I was actually right after all. I'm learning tons of Japanese. Like, yeah, I learned brown in Japanese a few days ago. Like, a lot of stuff I'm actually learning, so trying my best to use my Japanese in every possible way. It's just, you kind of get this cycle of you want to do it, you should quit, or you shouldn't quit. It's kind of a hard cycle. And at the same time, when you see videos on YouTube of people pressuring you down to quit Japanese or to quit whatever language you're learning, or honestly that people say, oh, they prefer you to speak this, but it's still good you're speaking that. I mean, you don't need to listen to that advice. Honestly, if you want to do it, then go ahead. And honestly, in my opinion, if you quit after a long time of learning it, that is just not what you should do, really. Like, if you've studied months, don't waste months of work. I mean, it is also pretty good to learn Spanish too, but I mean, I don't learn Spanish, and I just know a couple of things, and that's it, but I don't really mind to learn it or to not. Oh, look, another flop mistake that I fixed. Yeah, I'm actually cooking. Like, look, guys, I'm cooking more than Russo. Like, wow, I'm cooking. I got that voice from Flamingo, because he does his voice like that. Does Flamingo even realize that he makes his voice like that? He probably does, but I kind of got that from him, so. What if Albert / Flamingo mewed? What would happen? You know, honestly, that's how my drawing's looking so far. Definitely, yeah, I don't know why she looks kind of childish in this portrait. even though she isn't actually a child. I'll tell you, sometimes I don't get this. Really, it's just pictures don't have a translation unless it's something. Oh yeah, bro, I can literally read the background. Bro, like, even the hiragana is slopped. Like, that's so mean. Like, I can read what the background would be saying, but honestly, man, like, come on. Seriously, at least write the hiragana properly. And I promise this is not another artist's work I'm stealing. I promise you that. I don't steal other people's artwork and claim it to be mine. I've already shown you proof. I've already done many explaining. I've explained many times. I don't do that, so. So here, yeah, the second part. Yeah, because back in my old days, I actually used to do it differently in my drawing styles. Like, back in my old days, like, in the drawing studio, when I first began YouTube, it really wasn't a high quality cameras I used until a few days ago. Recently, I got a really high quality camera, so I was surprised my mom actually let me this once record in my room. Promise you guys, I'm not a sussy baka. If you think I am, well, I don't know what's up with you then. I'm not a sussy baka. I usually take breaks before I record again. And yes, I actually did post a video way before both of my drawing videos, but that was while I was doing... That was after I finished my first drawing video here. Yeah. I'm not going to give details about the video, because, you know, but... You don't have to go watch it, actually. In this case, you don't have to go watch it, like it, or comment. But I would still appreciate if you went and subscribed. Wow, look. Yeah, I remember that time when Dream did a face reveal. Yeah, he looked real ugly, man. I'm sorry, Dream, but no offense. Minikui. Okay, so at least here, we actually cooked on the head. Like, bro, I'm literally cooking on the head. Like, wow, bro. Yeah, let me see how long this video has been. 13 minutes, and we're basically done with the head. Surprisingly, we are basically done. Yeah, I know the proportions would be pretty off, but, if this portrait turns out pretty well, I will show my mother the progress on my portrait, so keep a lookout. Ah, perfect! It's perfect! It's perfect! It's here forever! It's perfect! It's here forever! Plastic is fantastic! That's my voice impression, but that's actually where I got the huge Wild Westy voice from. It's perfect! It's here forever! Plastic is fantastic! If I were you, I would go outside and touch some grass. Brings back so many memories. Oh, with the money will be with mine. It will be with me. I have the money. Oh, give me $5. And yeah, I made like a Guri / give me the money sheep have like an accent and not good at English. Because, you want to know, weirdly enough, the sheep actually speak in the series. Like, I actually made them to talk. Because, but at the same time, I wanted them to still sound like a sheep, so I made them talk like a sheep. Oh wow, look! Wow, look at it! Ah! eBay! Okay, I'm not ordering anything on eBay anytime soon. Like, bro, I don't even have to follow any tutorials, and I just know exactly what I'm doing. Like, look, bro, I'm a pretty good tutorial artist, so maybe you could use this for a tutorial, but my guys, this is a bit. I used to be so precise, but you know what I do? I just let my hand control me. Another mistake. eBay. I don't know why I'm so. Urusai. Kono wa kami wa urusai desu. This kono wa kami. Yeah, urusai means loud or annoying or pretty much anything to do with being loud. And shizuka means quiet in Japanese. Ah, kono tatemono wa shizuka na tokoro desu ne. Oh, this building is a quiet place, isn't it? Yes. I love being professional. eBay. Okay, I'll stop with the E joke. But for real, guys, I actually know what, when you, I just want to say a little something. When you look closely at AI, you can actually tell what the mistakes are. But at first, it actually looks very well done, but, you'll find the mistakes, but I'm better than an AI because I'm a real person and I actually make my drawings, so yeah, I don't sell my drawings, I just make them for myself, but if you want a drawing, well, you can go at my Etsy website. In fact, after this video, I will actually check if anyone made any orders, and I will right away do what they request, but most likely, it's been like 3 to 4 weeks and no one has actually placed an order for a drawing, so not a scammer. Oh, actually, it wasn't anything sus, it's just my cup where I draw. Let me actually make some real shades, like down here. What's up with this? Yeah, I don't think this stroke looks good. Alright, I guess the wheel knew what it was doing. You know what, wheel? You're not that bad, actually, yeah. I'll give you a 10 out of 10, wheel, for actually making this possible, so thank you, wheel. As we're speaking, yeah, sometimes Japanese is so regulated in my mind that to me, I don't even know when, like, it just automatically processes in my mind and I don't even translate it in my own mind. Instead, I just think of it as another way of saying something. So the reason why you're kind of able to be bilingual is because the same way how you use words with two different meanings for the same thing is the same way you're actually able to do that with another language, because basically it's a bit all mixed up, but once you get used to the mixing, then you can it's like if you're saying everything you're saying but in a different meaning, like in a different way. Except, like, more than 90% of the words are actually changed up. I mean, there are a lot of languages that are very close to English, but Japanese is pretty close, as in like food items or certain items they can't translate. But other than that, I don't really find much translatable. Like, there's quite a lot of stuff we can't translate that they have that is in their language, if you know what I mean. Yeah, plus guys, my proportions were definitely off. That's why I don't really... Da kara. I did, okay, I don't know if da kara means that's why. I will have to verify that. But if it does mean that's why, then probably it does mean that. So pretty much, the result of my drawing is looking pretty well, outstanding compared to the actual result I was going to make. Yeah, it's gonna be at least a whole 20 minutes, so not bad for taking 20 minutes to make a drawing. Yeah, this one, undone does not look as well as completed. That's a fact. I don't know if the hair looks accurate, but if the hair looks too small, I will fix that as well. Oh yeah, that's what's missing. It needs... Yeah, the hand looks off. That's what's giving it vibes. Now, I can't fully draw in the hand because that is something that is for another day, but I can actually place it like this, and then so why does everyone, like, you know, I did actually watch, like, free stuff on YouTube, like, stuff that you don't pay moolah to watch. It's Japanese. Well, I watched, this animation called Internet Explorer Episode 1, and, some Japanese mani, obviously. What would I be without mani people? But honestly, I don't know why people in the comments say they want it in English. Like, just go learn Japanese, and it will make sense. I mean, already with the subtitles in general, I mean, money in Japanese does not have subtitles. I mean, I could grab Google Translate on there, but no, I don't. I force myself to try to know what it's talking about. Because I do know quite a lot of the language, so I was like, hey bro, why don't I just force myself to learn it? To learn what they're saying. I mean, this is working out pretty well, actually, not gonna lie. The first half of Bro's shirt actually looks very well done. I might have to do quite a lot after this. So, yeah, unfortunately, the timing is not very well, so might have to watch some more Mani in Japanese at night. Yeah. The funny part is, around nighttime is where it's daytime in that country. Like, that's the funny part. So, I'm basically watching it in their time zone. Like, basically... But obviously, I use Duolingo during the day as well. I mean, Duolingo is very useful. It's just, I just gotta say, if you learn outside of Duolingo, you will know a bit more things that Duolingo doesn't teach you until very long, like months ahead. Like, they don't tell you, like, how to say things and what to say and where to say and when to say. Like, literally, bro. And sometimes Duolingo is just... Yeah, you'll have to wait like a long time for Duolingo to actually tell you. Unless you skip through the lessons, but obviously if you're someone who is learning, you're not going to skip through, because obviously you're going to lose lots of information that is important, so... Ta-da! Mm-hmm. Now, this isn't the exact Shikonokonoko Koshitantan portrait, it's just, it kind of looks like it. Instead, I'll put it over here. But also make sure that your arms don't look very cringe-like, and they don't breach way too much. Like, for example, don't make your characters look like they're small. Instead, actually give size to the arms if they look like they need size. So they don't look lifeless and they don't look like they're not even attached. Give them some of that shading. Give shading to the shirt and I'm just giving temporary shading. Of course I will shade it super deep when I shade in with the rest of it, but I think the bow is a little bit too far, and I think this could actually get a bit of a deeper And of course I can't play any music really because it is copywriting. Also, I did actually comment to one of my commenters. I did ask them to subscribe to my channel, but I also did ask them sorry guys if I accidentally said something bad. It's just ask is kind of a hard word for me to pronounce a little bit. I mean, I've already had an issue with that one word, even though I know English originally. It's just in general, it's a pretty hard word to... You know what I mean. Anywho, so now I'm gonna try to measure back the hair down to original sizing, so I'm gonna try to make the size down to here instead, because brow literally looks like if there's any mistake, let me know guys, and I will fix it. Bro, if I share this, I don't know what discrimination I will get. I won't get any hate for it. Usually I fall off on some parts when I don't actually I can't really play that song because it would probably copyright strike me again. Just kidding, I never got copyright striked. Ha! But I actually did get a copyright warning quite a few times before. Like, I didn't even get, not even monetized, and YouTube already says, "Oh, really copyrighted for this," and I'm like, thank you for the warning, YouTube. But at least YouTube, like, come on, man, YouTube, like seriously, YouTube, like, at least give me some, be nice and give me some decency. Kanojo Okarishimasu ga suki desu ka? Alright, so, I'm gonna just, before we end this video, so it doesn't become a 50-minute long video, I will actually make sure that her arms don't look buff, like some buff wolf came and buffed her up and made her into a buff shikonoko noko koshitantan, because, she's totally not a buff nokotan. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video. It's a really very scratched up cover. Definitely use that for something I don't really care about. I mean, I'll give it the mid cover, you know. It's not good. It's not cringe at some time. So guys, that's gonna be all the videos for this day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Pretty much anything, actually. It's now that I don't have to record another video here, gonna end up recording again in my in the dining room once again once I know that I will be recording. But well, guys, here's the drawing. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Sword the Troll if you haven't. Check out my Etsy shop, and you can also check out my official gaming accounts. Link, all of that is in the description, and on my channel you can subscribe to Sword. So like and subscribe, Mega Mayor.